Days before PM Narendra Modi's visit to the US from June 21st to 25th, NASA officials are increasingly talking about roping in India for NASA's Artemis Accords, which are an American-led effort to return humans to the Moon by 2025, with the ultimate goal of expanding space exploration to Mars and beyond. Mike Gold, US space expert and former Associate Administrator for Space Policy and Partnerships at NASA, said the relationship between the US and India is absolutely critical on Earth, and possibly even more so in space. He also described India as a sleeping giant for whom the sky is no longer the limit. Gold, who is considered an architect of the Artemis Accords, also urged India to join the ISRO lunar program. He also hoped that NASA would cooperate with ISRO in its human space flight mission Gaganyaan, and that the International Space Station would become a destination for Indian astronauts. If Modi and Biden discuss India joining NASA's Artemis program and also cooperation in human space exploration, it will be a big boost to ISRO's space exploration projects. India is also on the verge of launching its Chandrayaan 3 mission and Aditya L-1 Sun mission in a few weeks. ISRO and NASA have till now worked together on the $1.5 billion NISA satellite project, the world's most expensive Earth observation satellite program, which, once launched next year, will measure the Earth's changing ecosystems, dynamic surfaces, and ice sheet collapses. NASA had also sent its payload to the Moon on board India's Chandrayaan-1 spacecraft that for the first time found evidence of water on the Moon. In November 2022, the US kicked off its Artemis program by launching the unmanned Orion spacecraft towards the Moon and bringing it safely back to Earth as a prelude to its manned lunar mission. Interestingly, India and the US earlier this year agreed to advance space collaboration in several areas under the Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technology (ICET) umbrella, including human space exploration and commercial space partnership. Ties between nations are shaped by mutual interests, common aims and worries, but the understanding that emerges out of policy convergence can turn stronger through rapport among leaders. A prime example is the personal equations between PM Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden. Biden will host Modi for a state dinner, a courtesy afforded to very few, while there will also be a bilateral meeting. At a time when concerns about China have brought the two nations closer, the strategic proximity is being facilitated by the bonhomie between the two leaders.